hope you're good today. I've got another Christmas story to read to you. This one's called The Snowchild. In the last of the light before night time, children came to play games in the park. They played in groups, they played in pairs, together in a circle to keep the night away. On the shut-out rim of one game was a small girl called Katie. Katie left out. Katie, who didn't know how to play. She knew lots of good games, but somehow she never played them at the right time. Let's see if we can find Katie. Can you see her? She's there, look. Far away from the other children. In the spring, when afternoon rain left the streets shiny bright, Katie appeared with a newspaper boat. "Let's sail this in a puddle," she said. The other children stared at her. "But we're playing shipwrecks," said Ruth, stamping so hard that a muddy wave sank Katie's boat. Everyone ran off, jumping and splashing and trying to soak each other. Katie walked home alone. There she is with her boat. There it is, all soggy wet. Oh dear, Katie. By summer the streets were dusty and tired. Everyone played in the leafy shade by the pond in the park. Katie arrived with a basket and began to fill it with pebbles. "Let's play shipwrecks," she said. The other children looked at her in dismay. "But we're playing Piggy in the Middle," said Tim. He grabbed Katie's basket, tipping out the pebbles, and threw it into the water. The basket floated away across the pond. Katie fished out her basket and walked home alone. Oh, poor Katie. Autumn came and the trees in the park turned gold. Everyone played there, scattering leaves as they ran. Bennett brought his baby brother Nick, who crawled around in the fallen leaves, rolling his ball. When Katie saw all the children, she picked up the ball. "Let's play Piggy in the Middle," she said. Nick burst into tears. "Give that ball back to my little brother," yelled Bennett. Katie dropped the ball and ran home crying. All she wanted was to join in. All she wanted was to be part of the circle. Oh, she's got it wrong again, hasn't she? Poor Katie. Winter came. It was too cold to play outside, and no one ever invited Katie over to their house. She was lonelier than ever. Look at all the children. They have friends to play with, but Katie's here on her own. One morning Katie woke up early, and at once she knew that something had changed. Bright light was shining into her bedroom, and it was quiet and still outside. When Katie looked out of her window, she saw that the city was covered with snow. Deep white snow. Do you want to see? There she is looking out of her window. And look at all the snow. Oh, that's exciting. Katie knew exactly what to do. She put on her warmest clothes and ran to the park. She saw Bennett whizzing down a slope on his sledge. She saw Tim wobbling downhill on his skis. She saw Ruth making snow angels by the pond. Katie sighed a little and walked on. There she is at the gate. And there are the children playing. Where do you think she's going? She found an untouched patch of perfect snow, and there she started to make a snowman. She made a little snowball, and then she patted on more snow until it was big enough to roll on the ground round and round, till the snowball came up to her tummy. That was the snowman's body. There she is. She started it. Then Katie made a smaller ball for the snowman's head, and she carefully lifted it onto the body and stood back to admire it. The snowman was very small, not really as big as a man at all. I know what you are, said Katy. You're a snow child. But poor you! You haven't any eyes, or even a smile, and you must be frozen without a hat. Wait there, and I'll run home and find some things for you. She's made a little snow child. It's only little. Katy rushed home and started to fill a basket for her snow child. He'll need these, she thought, picking up some things in the garden shed. And this will be good, she thought, taking something from the kitchen. She found something else under Mum and Dad's bed, and the very last thing on the chair in her bedroom, and then she rushed outside again. There she is in the shed. And then there she is, peeping under the bed. I wonder what she's collected. She ran and ran, past Bennett, past Tim, past Ruth, and then stopped in surprise. There, beside her snow child, was another snowman. It didn't have eyes or a smile either. There it is. Poor thing, said Katy. Once I've finished my snow child, I'll run home for some bits for you. She put her basket down and unpacked it. First, 2 bits of coal for the eyes and a carrot for the nose. Then Katy drew a smile with her finger. Last of all, she put the woolly hat on the snow child's head and tenderly wrapped a scarf around where its head joined its body. She patted the snow child, and he seemed to smile back. "What a brilliant snowman!" said a voice. Who's talking to her? Katy looked round, and from behind the unfinished snowman stepped a small girl carrying a bag. "Look! I've brought some wool to make hair for mine," she said. "I'm going to call her Jenny, like me." "What's yours called?" "I'm calling him Snowchild because he's so small," said Katy. "When I finish this one," said Jenny, "let's make a really huge snowman together." Katy's smile grew wider than her snow child's. "A snow dad," she laughed. "And a snow mum," hooted Jenny. "With some snow friends," said Katy. "Just like us," said Jenny. There's Katy, and there's her new friend Jenny. By the time darkness fell, the park was full of friends, snow children, real friends, and real children who played and laughed and rolled in the snow. And Katy wasn't watching them from the shut-out room. She was there, in the circle, playing with her new friend. Can you find her in the circle? There they are, Jenny and Katy. Look, they're walking home together. It's all dark now. It's time for bed. I hope you enjoyed the Snowchild. See you soon.